Listen to me. If you're not doing anything wrong, what's the problem of giving us your name?
It's none of your business.
It is.
No, it's not. You're not entitled to know anything unless I've committed a crime.
Welcome to UK Assessor, where police encounters are broken down and accountability is put under the spotlight. This episode features Auditor Matt. Be sure to check out his channel. Matt is standing outside a police station, quietly observing when officers approach with an unnecessary edge. The interaction quickly shifts towards suspicion. Despite no clear issue as it continues, their confidence fades. By the end, Matt stays composed, and the situation turns against the officers.
Taking pictures of the cars. So what if I did? If a Porsche 911 Turbo came out here, and I wanted to take a picture of it, I'd take a picture of it.
Absolutely, it's no offences.
Right, so well, I'm just saying, but I haven't. I've made sure I haven't.
All I've got to know is I've got to know who you are.
Right, my name's Matt, but yeah, like I say, I'd rather not give me details.
It's just Matt you're giving me.
Yeah, like I say, it's not personal, but yeah, whoever's on CCTV needs an eye test.
Obviously we can appreciate that, we need to be secure on who comes in and out the station. I know you're taking, you're interested in the patrol cars and that sort of thing.
Maybe I would have been inclined to tell you who I was, blah, 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 if whoever it was hadn't lied and said I was doing something I wasn't doing. So straight away courtesy's gone out the window with a lie, hasn't it?
Right, that's how you feel. I mean, I'm only asking.
Yeah, it's like I say, I don't like being lied to about. I mean, imagine if it was actually a crime that someone had said that I'd done and I hadn't done it. Fair enough, taking pictures of a car, someone said that I did it and I didn't do it. Imagine, what are they going to say? Oh, he's committed a crime. I seen him commit a crime.
I mean, with CCTV, maybe that's perceived if you've got your phone out and it looks on CCTV.
I haven't pointed at anything.
What stands out here is the officer openly admits there's no offense, yet continues the interaction just to confirm Matt's identity. That's where the reasoning starts to fall apart. If no wrongdoing is suspected, pushing further becomes hard to justify. Rather than focusing on what's actually happening, she relies on a CCTV report. Even as Matt calmly explains himself, the exchange feels unbalanced, driven more by someone else's concern than any clear issue in front of her.
I want to give me details out.
You don't want to give out your details?
No.
How come?
I just don't.
Right, well, are you here filming police vehicles and civilian vehicles coming in and
Who
out?
said I'm filming civilian vehicles?
Excuse me?
Who said I'm filming civilian
That's the
vehicles? Stop
information we
lying.
received.
Right, well, someone's lying in there. Why didn't you tell me you turned the camera on?
You saw me turning it on. So
I don't need to see you turn it on. You tell them verbally that you turn it on. Are you recording?
Yes.
Same for you. Why didn't you tell me? I didn't see you. If I seen her, how could I see you? Why didn't you tell me?
Right, this
7854.
conversation we're gonna
Hang on a minute.
take the whole-
I'm speaking.
No, I'm speaking as
Why
well.
didn't
We
you
are
tell
in a
me?
public place, so come along, give me
Right, exactly. Why didn't you tell me you're recording?
Sorry?
Why didn't you tell me you're recording as per your policy?
Why didn't you tell me you were
That's not my policy, fella. Is it?
Why is that coming along?
Because I feel like it. All right.
You shouldn't be here.
I should be here. Who the hell do you think you are?
You committing offences under
No,
the
I'm not.
Terrorism Act, Section
You-
58.
Section
recording
58. Are you having a
recording
laugh?
Information.
Do you know how
It
much
can
trouble
be
you be in if you go down that
offences.
route?
Do you understand
What
that?
evidence have you got?
Camera, that's my evidence. I've
So?
just filmed you.
I've just
Taking
told you what I'm
photographs of
doing.
a vehicle that is coming in.
The focus shifts away from what Matt is actually doing to what officers claim he's doing, suggesting he's filming civilian vehicles despite clearly focusing on police cars. That claim quickly weakens their position. At the same time, they begin recording him without clearly stating it, even though transparency is usually expected where possible. Then the situation escalates to mention Section 58 of the Terrorism Act 2000, a serious power intended for cases involving terrorist-related material. Applying it here, to someone openly filming police vehicles, shows how stretched the reasoning has become. When asked for evidence, pointing to Matt's camera only exposes how weak that argument is, as simply having a camera doesn't meet the standard required for such powers.
Have a look on my YouTube channel, you'll see what I do. You'll see it's not for anything like that. Matt 12128. My YouTube channel, I do police station reviews.
Why do you do that?
Because I think to catch people like yourself that try and abuse the powers.
Abuse my powers?
Yeah, twisting the
I just
law.
need to know
Twisting
who
the
you
law.
are
You
and why
don't.
you're doing
It's
this.
none of your business.
It is.
No, it's not. You're not entitled to know anything unless I've committed a crime.
You have.
And you need reasonable suspicion, love,
I
so
have a
don't get above you.
reasonable-
No, you
I
don't.
have
What?
reasonable suspicion.
Go on, what's that?
You're outside
What?
the police station with
Not
a
good
front
enough.
camera.
Not good enough.
In
It's not good
your
enough.
hands. I
That
have
goes to
enough
court, you'll get
suspicion.
thrown out and you'll get in trouble.
Okay.
You will be committing
That's fine.
an offence under Section
fine.
26 of the Criminal Justice Act, love. You might as well do your shopping list with that, because that's all that's going to be happening with it.
I'm glad you've done yours. Right, what's your name?
I just told you you're not getting it. If you pursue that any further, you will be committing an offence under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice Act. I have given you proof as to why I'm here and what I'm doing. Get lost.
It's very rude of you.
Get lost. I don't care, you tyrant.
Matt even offers to show his channel to make it clear there's nothing harmful in what he does, something he's not required to do, but does anyway to help. Despite that, the officer continues to hint at a crime without ever naming one, relying on suspicion that amounts to little more than him being outside a police station. That falls far short of the level needed for Section 58, which is meant for situations involving information linked to serious threats. When Matt brings up Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, warning that misusing authority or interfering with lawful activity can cross a legal line, it shifts the tone. It shows how quickly this kind of approach can move from questionable to potentially unlawful.
Committing any offences?
You're damn right I'm not.
Listen to me. If you're not doing anything wrong, what's the problem of giving us your name?
Because you're not entitled to it. Just because you want it. I'm not evading information. You are not entitled to it. Tough. It's not reasonable suspicion. It's not reasonable suspicion, so jog on. You'll be in a whole world of trouble if you try out. So you want to do it, knock yourself out. I'll take the claim and I'll see you in court.
No problem.
What's your number? It's your policy. What's your number?
7331.
You're going to be judged 7331. Oh, you need to tell people you're recording when you turn it on, dude.
Not necessarily.
Yes, you do. You do. It's your policy.
I haven't spoken to you yet.
It doesn't matter. If you turn it on and you're filled, why have you turned it on? Because of me? Because of me? Right. Therefore, you tell me that you've turned it on. It's your policy. Don't say not necessarily. Learn the law. Learn the law and stop trying to intimidate people.
Don't push your finger at me.
Or else what?
Very aggressive.
Or else what?
I perceive it as aggression.
Whatever. Jog on. Get lost. Section 26, abusing your powers, threatening with Section 58. Simply because I was taking pictures of the marked cars when they came in. Like I said I was.
The cracks in the reasoning start to show when one officer admits no offense has taken place. That alone weakens the earlier suggestion that Matt may have done something wrong, revealing how shaky the justification really is. She then shifts to the idea that if he's done nothing wrong, he should have no issue giving his details. But that's not how the law operates. Being cooperative isn't a requirement when someone is acting within their rights. And that line of thinking only highlights the absence of real authority. That It becomes even more inconsistent when another officer claims there was no need to inform Matt about recording because there was no engagement, despite activating the camera specifically because of him. That argument quickly falls apart, as switching on a camera in response to someone's presence is, in itself, a form of engagement.
How to make a complaint?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I know how to complain and I know how to sue.
Okay.
My solicitor will be on your case straight away. The very least, you'll be getting retrained.
Excuse me?
The very least, you'll be getting retrained. You are not entitled to my details just because I take a picture of a police car. Okay.
If I think you are committing offences,
What offence do you think I'm committed?
like I've explained Section 58.
Right, but what offence? That just covers various
You might be
events.
collating information which may be used in terrorist offences.
Right. So what reasonable grounds do you have?
Stand outside the police station.
That's not reasonable grounds. I've proved it before at Darlington. It's not reasonable grounds, Chuck. All right. Darlington
My
Police.
understanding of the law.
Darlington
I'm sorry
Police.
to
Look it
disagree
up.
with it.
I've sued one force and it was Darlington Police.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
When asked to identify the actual offense, the explanation jumps to the idea that he could be gathering information for terrorism. That's a serious claim, but here it comes with very little to support it. Suggesting something that heavy without clear indicators only shows how far the reasoning has moved away from the reality of the situation. Matt then mentions the possibility of a complaint and legal action, and that's not just talk. If powers are used without proper legal grounds, it can lead to claims like unlawful detention or interference with lawful activity. That's why officers are expected to be careful with legislation of this level, because once those powers are applied without solid justification, the focus quickly shifts from suspicion to accountability.
Right. So all the people watching this video want to know why 4 years are stood around wasting money that they're paying for a man with a camera taking some pictures with his dog of the patrol cars.
It's not just patrol cars. The concern is...
Do you want me, right, I know I don't normally do this, guys, but do you want me to stop this video, call her over, and I will show you giving me an award to Newquay Police Station, and then you tell me if you think I'm bloody suspicious under Section 58?
Right, I'm not here to discuss what happened in Newquay, right? We're here now and here.
I am offering it as proof. If you don't take that as proof, there'll be trouble if you go ahead and try and start anything. There's no concern. I've explained what I'm doing.
Pictures of the civilian cars?
No, I'm not. I have not done that. On here, there's nothing on there, and if I need to prove it, I will prove that you're lying.
This is the suspicion we have. Yeah?
Right. Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
Give me a moment, we're just listening to the radio.
Well, I'm going if I'm not being detained.
As far as I know, you're not at the moment.
Right, exactly, and I never was and I never would be. You absolute whopper. You are going all over YouTube and you're going to be famous. You are going to be famous, you tyrant. If you genuinely suspect something, crack on with it. But use a bit of common bloody sense. It's not rocket science, is it, you stupid woman? You're going on YouTube. Keep an eye out for yourself.
The moment takes a sharper turn as Matt questions why time and public resources are being used on someone simply filming with a camera. He even offers to show past footage to clear any doubt, trying to bring transparency into the situation. But the officer refuses to engage with that, keeping the focus on suspicion rather than evidence. Matt stands firm, pointing out that he's already explained what he's doing and denies filming anything unrelated. When the concern is repeated without proof, he challenges it directly, asking whether he's actually being detained. The response is unclear, which only adds to the confusion. Realizing there's no solid ground to hold him, Matt makes it clear he intends to leave. His frustration builds as he calls out what he sees as unnecessary escalation, warning that if there were genuine concerns, they should be handled properly. Instead, the encounter ends with tension, highlighting the gap between assumption and reality. Matt even goes as far as offering to pause his recording and show them exactly what he's been doing, something he isn't required to do. Yet he still tries to clear up their concerns. That gesture matters because it shifts the interaction from suspicion to verification. And once that opportunity is there, the lack of decisive action becomes more telling. If there had genuinely been a risk, you'd expect firm steps to follow. They confirm he isn't being detained. That admission effectively removes any urgency or necessity, raising the obvious question of what the interaction was really trying to achieve. When officers acknowledge there's no need to restrict someone, yet continue pressing the situation, it starts to look less like safeguarding. What stands out in the end is the imbalance. Matt is the one offering clarity, showing footage, and trying to bring the interaction to a logical close while the officers struggle to land on a clear position. That contrast leaves the final moments feeling less like enforcement and more like an encounter that simply ran out of justification. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me continue with my independent coverage.